Good day, intrepid explorers. We're back on a boat, solving mysteries, detecting crime with our mind.
Well, maybe crime. We don't have any actual crimes happened yet. We're not really sure.
I don't know. There's plenty of murder, and that's. I'm pretty sure that's a crime, whichever way you look at it.
Oh, I guess
Mutiny's
it was
a crime.
mutiny, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Right, we have
that's
at least
illegal.
one definite crime then.
Although, what jurisdiction are you on when you're out on the high seas?
And also, what if it was a justified mutiny? What if it was like, relieving the commander of command type thing, where it was actually the right thing to do?
What, like, where he's gone insane or something?
Yeah.
There must be
Well,
some provision for that, right? If he's gone mad or something.
Sure, but it might be preferable to do that without murder.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
it'd be preferable to, but if murder happened to happen while you were in the process, would you then still, it'd be justified?
So maybe
anyway?
the Spider-Men and mer people, they are the sea cops.
Sea cops.
Is that what we've learned so far? Right, so what are we doing?
Find more bodies. Let's just get back down to the bottom of the ship and clear up the last of the internal space, I guess.
You reckon there's a bit of boat we haven't been to yet?
I think maybe.
I don't know, but my gut says maybe.
Should we have a look at the deck plans? Where have we not been? Main deck. Gun deck.
There's a lot of swirly lines on this thing. Look at that's quite dramatic.
know.
Whee!
Now the cargo hold. I don't think we have been down there, have we? Oh, have we? Let's go and have a look.
I thought we
had.
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's
I think we've
markings
been
on it
down
to
to
say
some
there were
of it.
bodies there.
I'm not sure we'd covered all of the cargo area.
You reckon?
Because,
I might have
as
missed
soon as
some.
we went down there, we had that first memory of the dude outside the ship, didn't we? And then that led into all kinds of weird, out extra boats.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Down here then. I think we checked these rooms, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so. Because there's
Or
a barrel.
at least some of them.
And, well, yeah, maybe some of them.
Maybe it's down the end here. Look, there's a padlock on there.
Oh shit!
Mm.
Rooms we
we've
can't
been
get
down
into. Oh no!
Oh,
done this
no.
one.
What can we see through the bars of the windows though? Oh yeah, we did that.
We did deliver.
I remember.
Oh, I want to know what's in that open hatch.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very filled with flies though.
Well, considering this is the bottom of the ship, where could that hatch possibly go? Is there an even more bottom of the ship?
To the sea.
Probably not.
It's an airlock.
Unless it does. And we've got
We have actually got to find a key or something, or just
maybe.
Have we covered everything then?
Well, let's check.
no.
The
We're
other-
definitely missing a couple of memories.
Let's check those rooms again, just in case.
The ones down here
Yeah.
at the other end.
Yeah.
Well, just check it.
Okay.
Just check all rooms. We might have missed. We might have not gone in a room.
Well, I feel like we did. Maybe.
I
Wow.
get the feeling like the first deck down, we might not have gone in every room. Like-
Possibly. Inconvenient door.
Definitely been in here. Remember this place?
No, we had the dead spider.
Done that one.
Yeah, so I guess we.
Yep, and the barrel.
The barrel. And then
R.I.P. Barrel.
And it's just like
the booze room.
a whole bunch of booze.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be anything in the booze room.
Yeah.
So we're missing one chapter of the book, right? One set of memories from somewhere.
I'm not even sure it's a whole chapter. I think we might just be bits of a chapter. Well,
Should
there's
we-
one whole chapter we can't access.
Well, yeah, apart from
Um,
that, the secret chapter.
Yes, we've got that one.
Contents. Okay. Should we just go through?
Yeah, just scroll through them and let's see what we're actually missing. Not that that's going to help us determine where the bodies are or anything, but
So that was the first one, right? Yep. And with all the people getting crushed.
yeah.
These guys were ill. And they killed the cow. And then,
Poor
ooh,
cow.
so this is the one, murder. Right?
Oh yeah, we've got absolutely. It doesn't look like we've got anything here.
Outside the
Outside
first mate's
Outside the first
window.
mate's window. That's like circled, so maybe that's where we find the start.
Should we try and find the first mate's?
Yeah, look
Window,
at the
then.
deck plan and then see where the window is, and then try and work out how we get outside the window.
Sorry, deck plan. First mate. It's probably at the top, right? Captain's quarters, second mate, first mate. So
First floor
the
down.
back on at the
Big
far
deck.
left on the back, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant by like. I'm not sure we went in some of those
Okay.
little rooms
Let's
here.
try and get there now. It's the front of the ship, right? So it must be. Oh. Cannon's in the way. Okay. This one? Yeah.
The door's all fuzzy.
Ah. Can I activate
Like
the door?
red
or
door?
something? It's not coming up with the.
Does that door actually exist? Can you walk through it?
Yeah, it does exist. Why is it all fuzzy?
Well, isn't this... We went in there with one of the people
Oh.
dying, did we? No,
What?
wait.
What?
No, well,
Oh, hello. There we
there's
go.
a
There
leg.
it is.
We found a leg. That's all we need.
There it is. Dum dum.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Oh, these are the guys running away with the Formosans then.
Yeah,
Right.
apparently.
And then
We're
someone
back on the
cottoned
top.
on to what was going on and shot him.
I guess.
He's
Oh,
not
we
doing
got some
well.
bodies.
This is going to be a chain, isn't it?
Yeah, clearly.
Over a vest.
Wait, is this...
That's like a kid
Is
human
this
shield
slightly before
situation.
the other boats went down on the other side? Because that guy is standing next to the other boats on the far side.
Yep. That boat's still there.
So this might be like immediately before that.
Wait, is he putting him down or pulling him on?
Oh no, maybe because that's one of the Formosan guys, right?
Yeah, that's the other one in the little party that was out to sea with the Ark and the Covenant.
Or is this just slightly before that? Because then the boats come back and then they reload, put the boats back up, and then the mutiny and the escape and all that.
This is before for sure, but
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's chronological, right?
Well, at least we can say that this guy got shot with a gun.
yep.
Certainty.
Don't know who he is though, because you didn't really look at him much.
Well, I doubt
Oh,
we
no.
know who he is anyway. Oh, well, there's the Ark of the Covenant.
As without calling it.
Yeah.
The chest.
The corpse was moved post-mortem, well, kind of. It seems like he sort of fell backwards and his leg got caught in some rigging and then no one noticed. I guess.
Yeah, maybe. And then something ate the rest of him off.
Does the 3 triangles mean easy or hard? Okay.
No, that's hard difficulty.
Super hard. Okay.
I guess it's like some sort of indication of the order you should try and solve things in. So we shouldn't really try and solve this guy.
Okay.
Shot by a gun.
Cool. Let us continue then.
Yeah, there's that guy on the deck.
Did you want to zoom in on this
Well,
guy?
we should... One of the tips I read about this game is, don't forget about this little feature so we can see.
Still not sure how
try
that's going to help us much, though.
No.
No, it's not the guy we thought it was. It's another one of the dead dudes
Yeah.
up on the deck. Guess the guy who got stabbed in the leg might not have died yet.
Yeah.
Or he's still
Or at all.
dead.
Maybe he
Well, like, what's
survived.
going on here?
Another guy tied up in rigging.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he's been hung.
Well, maybe they were just keeping him there temporarily or something. It was like, tie him up temporarily in this convenient bit of rope.
And then they sort of forgot about him.
Well, we'll find out how he actually died. maybe he was up the mast and got shot and then fell into the rigging and got tangled up.
That'd be quite a precise tangle, though, 'cause it's like around his chest and his lower leg.
Yeah, right around his arms, around the back of his back.
Well,
Right?
it's not even around his legs, but yeah. But yeah, that looks far too precise.
Deliberate. Yeah. Bang.
Jump, jump.
Oh wait, is this from the image of the what's it? Justice at Sea.
Yeah.
I know. So one of the Foremosans just gets sort of murdered by the captain.
And thus the crown of England. I sentence you to death by firing line.
Right, this is actually going to be Justice at Sea, is it?
One extra
Do you
name.
reckon?
Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Justice at Sea.
Jesus.
Oh man, the stream is not happy with that.
Yep, that's helped us there.
Okay, so
so how do
presumably
you-
we can figure
how do
out
you
a lot
determine-
from this, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, and also how do you determine who the killer is? But yeah, you're right. This exactly matches that Justice at Sea picture, just the way everyone's standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the guy who's got who's waving his hand down over there must be Mr. Wolf.
Which,
You're giving the order. Yeah.
Giving the order on the left of the firing line.
But who does this count as a death? Like, or is there literally an option for execution by firing line?
Probably.
But do you reckon it's that guy?
do we think this is Mr. Wolf?
I think so. That would
Tall.
be.
Is that a tall hat or a medium hat?
Now we're just talking about hat sizes.
I'm going to call that a tall hat.
Well, everyone is in this image, so that's not going to help us much, apart from it being the same image as the image.
But we know
And-
that it's a Formosan being shot.
Oh, and it said his name, so.
Yeah. So we know.
In fact, his name is. We don't even need to look at the text
Easy.
log because it's the first part of the text log.
Yeah. This might be the easiest one to solve then.
Possibly, if we can find the Formosans.
Right. Hoxing Lao.
It was definitely shot. By guns. By everyone. I mean...
Is there another option for like executed rather than just shot? Like, because I don't know if we can really say a person. Eaten, exploded, fell, killed.
He's definitely shot, right?
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, because I don't know who to say that's who by.
Well, let's just look at.
We could try and work it out.
We could try and look at all the different gunshot angles and see which one of them was most likely the fatal one.
Should we do
Oh
that?
boy, really?
Well, it
Okay.
shouldn't matter though, right? Because that was another thing that we determined from looking up a small amount of information about this game is like, if you're close enough, it doesn't really matter. So if we name one of the guys in the firing line, it'll probably be right.
I mean, it's all sort of like buckshot. Like, there's no real precise.
Well, they have
bullets
trails that
coming
go
out.
like through.
It's definitely this guy on the end, isn't it?
You reckon?
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
other
he's
ones-
definitely highest up the body.
The
The
other
other ones
guys
are
are like-
quite low.
Missing.
Yeah, one of them's a butt shot.
Look how badly they're all missing apart from him. Okay, so it's this guy. I think.
Yeah, we reckon. Do we know who that is?
Do we know anything?
Oh, look at that.
I'm sticking into the view.
Let's have a look at the sketch.
28 others were present. You sure were.
All right, there's a quicker way of doing this, isn't there?
Well, it was right there, wasn't it? You can
Yeah, the 28 others were present.
back in the memory. You can just click the
Oh.
who were present thing.
Oh,
And also,
unknown soul.
we know.
No. Wait.
So we still don't
Oh,
know
he
who
was
that is.
he was knifed by the captain later. Right, yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think he
like,
survived right
that's
till
not
the
his
end. Yeah.
But we think the other guy, that guy giving the order there, must be what?
That must be Wolf.
Do we have his memory? If you go back to the picture, then go to him, and then it will say if we have any information about him. I think it will.
Okay.
You can.
There's a quicker way, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're viewing the memory, Dan, there's the so many people were present picture, and that is this picture just with the people in it highlighted.
Oh, right.
So you don't have to keep scrolling back and forward.
Oh, he was shot by the cannon by the beast. That was that weird situation where the tentacle picked up a cannon, right?
Right. That was his hat.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the hat. I remember the hat.
Death of
So
a hat.
we can name him here.
Yeah,
Right?
We can know him. Yeah, we can know him.
We can know this guy.
I knows him now.
What was he again? Sorry?
Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf, yeah.
Be near the top.
All right, sorry. Oh, there he is. Cool.
Gunner.
So,
I guess
that was a
sort of
quick
makes
way, right?
Sense for the firing line.
and then the other way is to click here. Yeah. Okay, and do the same thing. Oh, and it has them highlighted. Yeah. There he is again. Oh, and you can do it here. Yep.
Why
Wait,
is the
why is the
signature
signature?
highlighted?
Oh, wait, are we saying the person who drew this image was in this scene? Crap, that's going to be annoying.
But it's ES.
Well, okay, that might narrow
That's
it
a
down.
clue.
Let's
Yeah.
look at the list of names and see if there's how many are there that are ES.
And he's actually in 4 memories, and it's an easy one.
Well,
Hmm.
no.
There's no ESs.
Edward Nichols. Edward Spratt, artist. Boom.
Oh, there we go then.
He's labelled as an artist. That does help.
Okay.
Okay.
And apparently he's in 4 other memories, so I guess that might help. But how would we know he's in 4 other memories? Because it's not like we've seen his face, right?
This is weird.
I mean, I guess now we've
Well,
seen
he
his
might
face
be
because
in
he
the
was in this
picture.
scene.
Yeah, he might be in the picture as well, don't forget.
Well, I guess he
Just
could have
'cause he
drawn
drew
himself, yeah.
Yeah.
But then surely he would be highlighted on there as well, right?
Oh wait, hang on. There's a couple. Yeah, he was. Okay, so he was with the dying guy at the bottom, and he was in the prawn crash.
Wait, where does that top, up at the top where the footprints are for this memory, where is he standing? Because then we can actually go and look at him.
Well, it's just showing the
Oh, well,
the
he's
memory
supposed to,
location.
or is that where we are standing right now? Those.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
those-
yeah, no.
those footprints.
The corpse,
This
not
is
the-
us, and
Yeah.
and then this is the corpse.
When
yeah.
in the image, if you highlight all the different people in there, did he draw himself? Because one of them should also be him, not just the signature. If he did draw himself in the execution scene.
Oh yeah. Where would he be? Like hanging out, drawing things. I mean, he'd be.
I guess we
Wouldn't
don't know
make
what his
sense,
face
would it?
is. Like, we still don't
Yeah.
know which one he is, but
Whereas
He
if
could well
we're,
be,
if
yeah.
we're, it's whether we're assuming that this drawing is from his perspective. So when we
Yeah,
go into
actually,
the
where
memory,
would he
he'll
be
be standing up behind the Formosan people on the right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
So
whether this is a third person and he's drawing himself in this image.
To try and find him. Here he is.
Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, good. Problem solved.
that was a bit easier than expected.
He's not as high up as he should be to get that angle though.
Oh, right, and he's not in the pictures. He's just his signature.
Except in the other memories, he will presumably be in the memories because he is actually a physical person. Oh, the goat! The goat's out, and there's a monkey on the goat.
There's 2 goats.
Oh, there's 2 goats. Yeah. And
We're almost certain to get a death link to one of these goats at some point, right?
Oh,
Pretty much
look,
guaranteed.
the goat does disappear at some point.
Yeah, and the other goat, and also this monkey now apparently.
So what was he charged with?
Murder, right? That's what it said. It killed, presumably this corpse we're about to look at, since it was next to him, and I presume you'd put it there for this trial or whatever.
Yep.
Well, we assume it was this body.
Well, yes. It was like the only other body in the scene, I think.
What is the dead guy still at the back of the deck? We don't know anything about.
Well, sure.
Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes.
Hello.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
So well, we know who killed this guy. Then it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't the guy who got blamed. It was Nichols.
But what has he done? Has he like stabbed him one?
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of hard to see.
Can't really see. Can't even move past this guy. Ooh.
Yeah, I think there's a tiny hint of a knife in there. Where exactly are we?
With a knife.
Just in the cargo deck.
We're in
Yeah,
the
we're on the
hold,
cargo
yeah.
deck hold on the left-hand side of the cargo hold. Yeah.
No, and there's another body that we're presumably about to chain to. Presumably someone else that Nichols just killed.
Oh.
On the shell.
Oh, and the shell. Okay. And the Covenant. Oh,
Yeah,
is
the
that the
Covenant.
shell, though?
I think it is.
Is it just something in the chest?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
does
shell.
look-
Yeah.
It looks shell-like. So wait, so we had it all along, and then the people in the boats went and nicked it.
Well, the Formosans were on the boat from the start, apparently. So they must have brought
Yeah,
it with them.
so was the chest, presumably. Because,
Yeah, they must have brought the chest with them. Presumably they were taking it to somewhere, which is why they got on board this boat as passengers.
Hmm.
And then Nichols discovered the shell and went kind of crazy and stole it, and then all the other stuff. Then everything happened. Knifed. Good old knifed.
By Nichols.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we might be able to figure out who this guy is as well.
Well, he sounded Spanish.
Spanishy, maybe Italian. Well, how was that spelled? It was spelled Signor, wasn't it? And like, so Spanish would be more Senor in terms of spelling.
Well, it doesn't have an accent on the O, right?
No, but I think
But that
that's,
doesn't really necessarily mean anything.
I don't think that's Spanish.
Well, who's in the list? What racial options do we have?
Yeah, let's get stereotyping. Oh boy.
There was an Italian.
Nunzio. Yeah, he's the guy that got murdered, right? Yeah.
Is there any other possible others that are in the same sort
I
of?
think it was because
He does look a bit Italian. Also getting into the racial stereotyping.
You can't say that. Or is it just the sort of like mafia hair?
the murder of Nunzio, right?
Oh right, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that makes sense.
So that is an easy one.
No,
Against the
that
single.
does make more sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Second mate as well. Or does that mean Nichols might have been the guy at sea? Do you think
Possibly.
in the boat that says "Hi, I'm back"?
Yeah,
and
he
then
did sound
Then
a
gets
bit like that.
murderized.
guy out the window. Yeah.
We'll have to come back to that, I guess.
Okay.
Let's just see if this chain goes any further before we start backtracking. Because I'm presuming it's gonna. Oh no, the door opened. No, what? What
going
about
on?
this other dead guy?
Yeah. What's that about? Or did we already see that one somewhere?
I don't think so, because then we would have known about Nichols way earlier.
Or is
Something's wrong. I can't move properly. Ooh. Something's gone weird.
Oh no. Don't
Oh,
break,
no.
game. Don't break.
Ah. I can't move properly. What's wrong? Maybe Oh, that's better. It's working. Okay. It might have been my keyboard or something. Right. What are we doing?
Well, apparently we're just leaving, because the door
Yeah,
opened.
because that's it. Right, should we
Yeah,
find the door?
well,
There's no
There's
noise.
nothing really else about, is there? Can't really go anywhere else.
So is that all the parts of the murder chapter, or are we still missing something in that?
We must be missing some.
Because it looked
Or
like
maybe
it was
maybe
longer
that
than two.
corpse on the deck we never actually looked at. Or maybe it wasn't a corpse, maybe he was just asleep.
No, but it's checking it off.
Oh, there's everything. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But then they tried to escape and killed one guy whilst escaping.
Yeah, and then the whole shell malarkey. I'll see if you can see the memory in the shell section for Nichols coming back on the boat, maybe, if that was him.
Or have we already assigned
Oh, no,
Nichols
I
a
can
fate
s-
somewhere?
Well, because we've named him now in that other memory, his name should propagate, right?
I don't think so. I think you still have to say who's it. Oh, maybe.
This guy.
But we didn't associate him with a picture, so it won't propagate. We just said we knew he was killed by Nichols. We didn't know who. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, he has the fancy hat, which suggests he
Does
might
have the
be
fancy hat.
one of the mates.
Higher rank.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to the name selection, and then we can see if it's crossed out or even there to see if we've actually assigned anything to. Well, we've got Edward Nichols, but didn't we say it was Christian Nichols?
Is there another Nichols?
Christian Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm confused by.
Is this our guess then for this one? What's the reasoning? So
Well-
he stabbed the guy, right?
Yeah, he stabs the guy and then steals the shell, right?
We
That's
reckon he
what we're
makes off
thinking.
with the shell. Yeah.
That's a bit of a guess.
And then
And
on
then
his
come-
way back, he was shot from inside the ship.
But we still don't know by who. Yeah.
No. Oh boy, should we
Well,
leave
if you
that
go
like
to
that?
go to his thing, go back into that bit and where it says he's present in 9 memories, see if one of them is the one where he stabs that guy. Show memories on the deck map, I think.
Yeah. I think that's old
Oh, is that
bookmark.
what I wanted?
Oh, or that.
Should we try this bookmark thing and see how that works? Like, have we done that before?
We've done it once before. Yeah, that's what these black tags are at the top of the pages.
Right.
We've clearly
'Cause
bookmarked something
I mean, it's
before.
propagated back here, so
Well, let's find him again in this one. There he is. Second mate. That's what we think. And then if we hit the bookmark, then we can page
Yeah,
through
now-
them, I
now-
guess.
Now they're bookmarked, and then you can use the little black tabs to.
Oh, okay. That's quite
Yum.
good.
so he's in all of this section, which makes sense because
So
he's going to be escaping along. He accuses the wrong guy of the murder, so he's in that scene because he's still, no one suspects him at that point. Then
Yeah.
when in the escape, he's obviously going to be one of the people escaping, presumably.
Yeah, can we go back into this one and see if we can find him?
Because he should be climbing into one of the small boats, presumably.
Yeah.
What here? Like,
No, go back one down into that one. Can we go back into that memory and just see if we can see if Nichols is in the scene and what he's up to? So if you go to 11 others were present, we know he's in the scene, right? But what is he doing in the scene? Does he look like he's running away?
where is he? Oh, he's well, obviously he's there. Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to go to that scene, which
Yeah, I
is the
reckon we
one
have a look
where
in the
he's up.
scene again
he's
and
up.
just see if we can see what he's up to.
There's a shortcut to do that, isn't there, from the book? You can jump straight to the memory.
Oh, that would be good. It was up
I
here, wasn't
think
it?
so, but I can't remember. Oh no, because it was the leg you saw hanging out of the window, wasn't it?
No, yeah, but there's a thing you can do in here that will just take you straight to the memory. It said that at some point, a tooltip popped up.
Yeah, I think you're
that would
right.
be
I can't
great,
remember how
wouldn't
though.
Is it in that 2 memories thing where it has the list and you can jump to it? Or is that just for the book navigation?
These, or this one. Okay.
Perished in. That might do it.
Oh right.
Well, maybe not. Or maybe it'll just take you to this page again.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. I don't know if there's a quick way to.
I'm sure it said it, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, we can just go down and look out the window and click it, right?
I mean, we can't do that.
I'll try and look that up.
Oh, and it's fast. Right. So we're looking for the second mate, right?
Slack the
Yeah, he should be one of the
The whole crew will be
guys jumping in the boats, presumably.
He has a nice hat, usually.
Usually, but maybe he's taking his hat off at this dramatic moment.
I can't see anyone.
We'll use the zoom thing.
There is no way to go to memories from the book. It was a conscious decision by the developer, as posted on our Steam thread about this.
Okay.
It's like, I decided not to do
that's not
this
him.
to keep the book mostly passive.
That's not him either.
Yeah, I know. I can't see him in this scene. He's in this scene though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's definitely in the scene.
Keep zooming. It's got to be one of them.
There's two more corpses. Or people on the deck. He's hurt but not dying.
No.
Well, he looks a bit familiar. But no.
It's not literally
What about
the
the
guy,
guy-
is it?
What about the guy on the floor?
Oh, that is him.
Oh.
Oh, he's the murderer. Except without his hat. Ah,
Yes,
okay.
he has taken his hat off.
Cunning
So-
disguise.
I mean, it makes sense that he's grabbed the woman if he's the one doing the escaping.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I think that confirms our suspicions.
Right, so this guy's getting up to no good. Shall we navigate to the next one with him in? Oh yeah, we know he's out on the sea. So we think he might be, and we've put
I
it
think
in,
he
haven't
was
we?
the guy that got shot on return.
Right at the end.
Yeah,
She
because
is,
after
yeah.
everything got fucked up, he was like,
It-
screw this, I'm going back.
Is he wearing his hat? Oh, he doesn't look like he's wearing his hat.
Well, he doesn't take his hat, though, does he?
No,
Just
true.
seen that.
He'd already lost his hat. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess that's...
Actually go to the 3 hours.
Yeah,
like, can we
actually,
see who
'cause
else
then we
is...
can narrow down the murderer, right? Like, if he was spiked,
Oh, no.
like, then...
But who
Wait,
was
is
club...
that-
Oh, club guy. So it has to be this guy.
So
Must
the
be this
first
guy who
mate
shot
shot
him.
him out of the window.
Is
We
that
need
the
to get
first
back to
mate?
that memory and look at the guy from inside the... Because that memory you see from inside the boat, right? And we see the guy shooting out the window.
No, we were out on the sea looking up at the boat.
Oh, no, yeah, you were looking into the boat. And we
Yeah.
couldn't really see him through the window. But we should be able to zoom in. The zoom thing should still work from that range, right? And it will show that it's this guy.
Do you think? How do we get... That means we have to go through the whole chain, do we? Till we get back to standing outside the boat, do we?
No, because, well...
Well,
I was
the
about to
corpses
say-
appear, don't they, when you go through the chains? So you don't need to go through the chain to get to...
But all these corpses out at sea. Oh, but the one we want is the first one in this chain, though, because it's the one where he's coming back. The first one is
Yeah.
the last one.
Oh, the first one's the last one. Ah. How did we even get to that? Look out the window. Oh, it'll be here, won't it? Oh, we just need to find him on his corpse, right? Which is
On the deck.
on the main
Top.
deck.
Yeah. We're probably actually pretty much standing on it.
Yeah, it's just we can't be in this memory, right? Whoops.
Yeah.
So we have to leave.
I'm getting a slight feeling of progress, lads.
Slight.
Okay, so
Which one of those? Is it one of that pile of 3?
Or it might be.
I moved this one, unfortunately. It's no. This guy. Oh no, I'm standing the wrong way. It's further back. It's one of this pile of 3. Oh
It's
great.
that pile of 3, yeah.
It's
Guy on
that
the left?
one at the back, yeah.
Or, sorry, yeah, left.
Because it's not the
that-
woman
that
and
way.
it's not the other dude.
Okay, sweet. Well, that worked. Oh, I'm trying to zoom. Yes. Ah, okay.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Oh, wait.
No, wait, it was the other Formosan that shot him.
He gets shot by the translator guy.
Okay.
So the first mate must be shouting at him from up on deck, right? That's the other voice we could hear.
Look up.
Yes. I can't really zoom on him. Oh. No, it won't let me.
can't quite. Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy there though. That doesn't make
no,
sense.
Wait, so
that guy at the bottom must be the first mate. It did say 3 others, right? Were in this.
Yeah,
scene.
it's 3 others,
okay.
not the deceased.
So
Right.
that is the first mate, probably judging by hats.
Yeah.
Well, or at least one of the mates.
Okay. So what do we know?
So
Well, we don't know the name of that other foremost. Well, I suppose we do by process of elimination.
yeah,
now,
because
there
we've
was
done the
4.
other 3, I think.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's loads of them.
No, but they're not crossed off in this list.
No.
We'll need to go to the actual list and see which ones are crossed off, right?
Well, we know because we've never.
What's the difference?
No, hang on. Just go back to the list. But I think we'll know which one it is.
Can we look at them here?
Oh, no, they're not crossed off. Where did they get crossed off? They get crossed off somewhere,
I don't
they?
know.
Okay, burned.
Well, it's the one who didn't die. No, wait. Did he die? No, because he's still alive at this point, which is after all these
Yeah,
other
so it's
things.
this guy. It's Chiotan. We think. Because if we think he's the translator. So,
I think
yeah.
it's this guy. Right. Oh!
What's happening? Is that well done?
Yeah.
Yay! But a terrible beast.
Oh, right, that's when he dies. I see. Wait, was there a blank page there that I just saw go past? I went to. I think there's 2 more locations that are circled that we might be able to get to.
After all that, did we actually fill in the one that we were talking about? I don't think so.
Which one was that?
The one, him being shot, the second mate being shot.
We didn't yet fill in that entry. We only identified who Chiotan was from the picture.
Yeah.
We didn't actually go and fill in the murder report.
That's what I thought.
But we already named
Yeah.
the second mate. He's already there. Oh, yeah, that's right. We haven't put his... Because for some reason, you could label them by name without it being relevant to the memory somehow. You can just look at the
Yeah,
image
but that
and
was
say,
his
that's that guy.
death. That was for his death, though, presumably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
We didn't know. We
Not
knew
for
that
his murdering.
because we knew his picture, but we just hadn't given a name to his picture. It could assign his death,
Yeah.
his own death to the name.
Okay.
So there,
Okay,
I think
cool.
there was 2 blank pages and 2 circled locations that it flicked past real quickly.
Okay,
So
Where am I
look
looking?
again and see if we can find them.
yeah, just page through.
Okay, page 3. Oh. On the bow. Okay.
Part of the doom.
So that's got to be...
Are they the ones you're talking about?
Yeah. There was one. I think there was another one, but it might have been earlier.
Okay. I'll just skip through. Oh, you can move this. You can skip through quite fast. I think it was on the bow. That's the one we want, isn't it?
Yeah,
Was there not another one?
there's another
just that one.
chapter after bargain, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Bargain. Oh, in the lazarette. That's the one.
Oh,
with
the place
lock
that we
on
don't
it.
know where it is.
Oh,
No,
but
it's the
in-
lazarette with the padlock on it.
Oh, right,
It
yeah, of
isn't-
course, that's
and,
what.
and also, yeah, but I was about to say bargain's the chapter we can't do anything
We
about.
can't get into. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense then. That's why there's a padlock on that door.
Okay. So let's go to the bow, shall we?
Yes.
Let's get out of here.
How did we
We
miss
are
a corpse
logic
at the bow?
warriors.
I mean, I guess we didn't really go up right at the ends of the boat at any point. We sort of hung out in the middle.
Well, let's bow the ship. Can I climb?
I'm not
on
seeing
it?
any kind of corpse action here, unless it's
No,
hanging
I
in the
guess
rigging. Look up.
The problem
just
is,
in
yeah,
case.
is the corpse could be somewhere else.
Oh, well, maybe. Or it could be in the bow inside the ship, I guess. That's still technically the
It
bow.
did say on the bow.
look further up in the rigging and see if there's just like someone hanging or something, or a part of someone.
I'm the king of the world. No. That's weird. So what?
You can't
Mystery.
climb up the mast or anything.
No, I can't seem to move forward.
Are the ladders up the main mast? Like, could it be in like crow's nest type situation?
That's not going to be the bow, is it?
No, I guess not. But
Yep, can't see much there.
Okay, that means the corpse is elsewhere. We didn't get anything about those two guys during that last sequence of memories, those two guys that were on the deck looking supposedly murdered.
no.
So can we go back to the doors near the captain's quarters? Because there's...
A couple more doors you think that we might not have gone in.
Well, no, not even. Just at the back here. Like, there was a... Well, we might have not gone in these doors. Well, I thought we did, but there was a slumped guy right here.
Closes.
Maybe he didn't die. Maybe he was just hurt.
This one's locked.
Yeah, but I think we could get into that from the other side, right?
That's the inside of the
yeah.
captain's quarters, I think.
Yeah.
That's because that's the chair where the captain died is behind that door.
Nothing in here either.
Been all this way. What do we think, me lads?
We'll go a deck down and then go to the bow. Maybe we can see it out, like hanging off the bow.
Some kind of window, maybe.
Okay.
Otherwise, we've got some exploring to do, or maybe we've got some other line of inquiry we can just try and finish off.
Oh, there is a way out here. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay then. Problem solved. How did we possibly miss that?
Don't trust the fuzzy door.
This is a very squidgy memory.
Is he bowel moving himself to death?
Sounds like it.
Oh, no.
He died of hella poop.
Oh, no.
Don't go to the Kraken. Problem solved. Not actually poop.
Okay, he's being crushed by the Kraken, I would say.
Yep. Can we zoom on him? No, any idea who he is?
I mean, there's not really much to...
Oh, he's the artist.
No.
Oh no!
That was easy.
Well, we know who he is. That's one more fate. Excellent.
Poor guy. What else is going on in here?
Not much. It's not a very helpful memory at all.
Oh,
No,
no.
I guess that guy is looking at a... What is he holding? Is that a sword or is that just like a random thing?
Spoons.
Spoons. Is that the cook?
No,
Really
this would have been post chef's death.
Still hanging out.
The Russians are just sitting around.
I know.
Did the Kraken just like super sneak up and then just kill the artist before the attack even started?
Maybe. These guys look pretty
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
I
all
think
very casual at the moment.
cash.
This is the start of the chapter, so before the lightning struck.
It's not the very start of the chapter, though.
Oh no, it's not the start of the chapter. Yeah. But dead of a beast. I just like that phrase. Don't know why. Dead of a beast.
Boom. Boom.
Ooh, a chain.
Thank God.
On the
I was getting worried that we were going to
Oh,
have
wait,
to
up on the-
do some really awkward stuff.
Up on the
Right.
deck.
I get up there. I have to-
Just a- What's going on here?
Does he get stealth killed by the Kraken as well?
Shame about the goat.
It's all going to come down to that goat eventually.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Feel it coming.
Goat magic.
Let me on.
Well, he's Danish.
Oh, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that? There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat. Thought I'd forget.
Here we go.
Killed my brother. What?
Ooh.
That was an accident. No robes. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies. Oh, shut the way.
Wait.
No, don't.
Okay. Casual
Well,
clubbing.
yeah, this is. Wait, is he behind the Russians or is he one of the Russians?
This guy's the Danish guy, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. You Dane.
They're not the Russians because the Russians are in the gambling.
No.
No, but
Not-
this guy, the
Oh,
guy
he
doing
is.
the killing, is standing behind them.
Yeah.
kind of behind them.
But I
He
guess-
didn't sound Russian.
No, he didn't.
He
sound
didn't. He
Russian.
didn't sound very Russian. Yeah.
Okay. This guy just a
So-
random witness who's like quite shocked.
So the Dane killed someone, or
Was in the scene where someone
Is-
died.
yeah, is suspected, but something to do with ropes.
Well, when we tag the Dane, we can see whatever memories is in, and then transfer over to those, I guess, if we need to, and if this doesn't chain, it would be nice.
I'm not
if
sure
it
it would at this point.
Okay, he got whacked. Clubbed to death.
Dum dum.
Exactly.
Hopefully, there's only one Danish person.
Let's find out.
No, that's where they're crossed off. I knew that happened
Lars
somewhere.
Linda. Boom. And we don't know who it was
But we don't know quite who this other guy is. Yeah,
yet.
he's only a one triangle though, so maybe we can figure it out.
It was this guy. Who's not Russian, like these three? How many Russians are there?
I thought there was 4.
Well, no. One, two, three.
Oh, okay, so he's not one of the Russians. He's just standing in the vicinity of the Russians in that image.
Okay.
What's the text log say again?
Let me on.
Oh, that was the door opening, so that's no more chains. Yeah, I guess we just have to. If you find out what other memories the Danish guy is in by bookmarking them, and then see where someone dies via ropes, then we can find this guy's brother, and then maybe we can look at a family name and tag both of them,
But are we out of memories now though?
presumably, or at least ones we can actually access.
He's in.
He's in 12 memories. It's going to be very annoying.
Right.
Well, it could be that one. Like right at the start, there's ropes involved in the falling cargo.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
So that's the brother of the guy.
Maybe, but
Wait,
check
what-
the
let's have
other
a look at
memories he's in, just in case.
Wait. But he's one of the Russians. Like he's right below
Yeah, maybe he's
on the picture.
I guess he could have a brother who is Russian and he not be Russian.
Unlikely. Well, are we sure there's... Oh, fuck. Are we sure there's 3? Hang on.
Well, maybe not all of the all 3 of the bearded gamblers.
It's
are.
given me the hints finally.
Oh, okay. This is a deduction rate.
It's telling me not to bother. Yeah, there's definitely only 3 Russians.
Go through all the other memories that the Danish guy is in and just see if anyone else seems to be in a rigging-related death.
Well, the guy who was a stowaway, but he's unlikely
Yeah,
to be the brother. Right. People dying of illness. Yeah, everyone's in this one. He's still on the deck after the Justice at Sea. He's on the
Strike
deck
by beasts.
during this time. Yep. He's all over the place. He's out when people are getting struck by lightning.
Who are we looking at the moment?
The Danish,
The Danish guy.
But the Danish guy died before. Oh no, we're on 6.
He
Sorry.
dies down here at the Doom. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the only sort of rigging-related death does seem to be the cargo right at the start.
Yeah, it must be their cargo at the start, right?
So
we think...
Well, that implies that those 3 people sitting at the table on the sketch, one of them isn't one of the Russians.
These 2 are brothers, is what we're saying. They're standing next to each other.
But if they're both
Well,
Russian,
maybe the third Russian is the one lying down in front gambling with the other people.
I mean, yeah.
Or maybe he's
You
just
might-
somewhere completely different and it's just 2 of the Russians are in this picture.
We've made some poop assumptions, maybe.
Well, not really. I mean, the fact that there was... it's not like we tagged any of those guys with actual names yet.
True. Because we couldn't tell them apart.
It would make sense that those 2 would be brothers, like standing next to each other or whatever, in the image, I guess. If we're going to make that assumption.
Right, well...
How many brother pairs are there in the names list?
Oh, okay. Should we just look for...
Oh, we could look for
family
the 2
names.
brothers. Yeah.
No,
But then
these
again,
are
we
different.
don't know which is which.
No, but it will narrow
Well, these
down
guys
who
have
they
different
are, I
family
guess.
names to the Russians, so...
Mm.
Abraham Akbar. There's a Samuel Peters
Yeah, did
and
I
a
see 2
Nathan Peters.
Yeah, I thought. Is that the only one? I think that might be. I didn't see any others that stood out.
Mr. Anderson.
And it would make sense that they're both top men or whatever, doing the rigging type activities.
Seaman and Seaman. Seaman and Seaman.
Oh yeah, Siemens, not top.
So they're both Seaman, Samuel and Nathan, but we don't know which is which. And that's a guess, obviously.
Yeah.
But so if we go back to...
Well, no, we do know which is which because the one who's still alive in the second memory is the one who did die in the first memory. But that doesn't,
Yeah, but we don't know which name
It doesn't
is
tell
which.
us which. Yeah.
because they don't say the name in either memory, right? Because the Dane guy doesn't say his name when he's
No.
trying to get on the boat, and the guy at the start in the falling cargo doesn't say any names either. I don't think. Did they?
I don't think so.
In the Doom, yeah, unknown attacker. You killed my brother. The accident with the ropes.
Yeah, it's not. There's no name attached.
And this guy was obviously in the scene. The third man was in the scene where the
With
accident
the ropes.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look for that guy. Maybe we.
Okay.
Be absolutely certain that way.
So that's this guy.
Is it that guy? Who's that guy?
Oh no. Oh, crushed by falling cargo.
Yeah, but that's a different falling cargo. That's
Yeah, but it's
inside-
got to be.
Oh,
it's gotta be this
That's
one.
where it falls down the stairs.
Yeah, it's got to be this one, right? Because he's in this memory. So this it's got to be this.
There's
It's
no
got to be
ropes
the brother.
involved in. No, hang on. There's no ropes involved in this death.
No, there is because it was like the cargo was tied onto the pallet thing they removed.
But they were just carrying it. It doesn't. The ropes didn't slip.
Well, yeah, maybe.
I think you
But
could.
I don't think
makes
I don't think
sense.
we know that third
No,
guy
no,
was in the both scenes though. He could just be part of the escape.
I think you picked a fourth guy. I don't think that's the right man you were
This
trying
guy.
to find.
This guy. Okay, but
Yeah,
this,
I don't
that
think
guy's
that's the
got
right-
to be. Oh, is there a fourth guy?
I think there was another guy.
Oh, I thought there were only 3 people in that scene.
I think the person saying no, it wasn't your fault. I think that's a different guy.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. 3 people, 3 others. Okay, so not that guy.
Scroll down.
Not this guy. This guy.
This guy. Yeah.
Oh, right, and he is in that first memory. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. This guy.
Well, let's relatively confirm that theory, but we can't assign any of those names, so
No.
not actually that helpful.
And a few of these are, 3 triangle guys.
Okay, so what should we do? Should we,
Do we have?
try and find
Do
some
we definitely not
one-triangles?
have any missing pages now? Scroll through the whole thing.
Okay, I'll go through. Do. I think we may have uncovered everything except for that chapter that we're not allowed.
Yeah, I think we have.
And we've got all of the doom. Oh no. What's that? Conclusion.
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 whole pages of, or 2.5.
Conclusion of the doom, and then
But the
bargain.
conclusion of the doom the other time that happened was when it's like people who went missing, right?
Yeah.
And this is disappearances.
Yeah, like that. That's a conclusion to the escape. So there might be like people who go missing in the doom, but we didn't see them at any point.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's it, right?
Maybe we can only learn of that when we start figuring out who some people are.
Yeah.
Right. This is progress. It's not very good.
There is
Well,
one
I
other
reckon
thing that we need that is real obvious that we need to try and do something with, just push all the buttons, but you've got to be able to interact with the glowing shell in the distance, right? Come on. There's got to be some way to point your watch at that, or like go and talk to the guy in the dinghy and see if he can take you over there or something.
Well,
there is
still in this memory.
mild spoilers. There is something to do with the guy in the dinghy once we enter Endgame.
Well, I mean, presumably you have to talk to him to move into the bargain or whatever.
Oh, there's the other guy.
Holding something.
He's holding
Yeah, what is he
books.
holding?
What does that tell you?
Right. Back out of here, I think.
I think we're going to just have to pick some one triangle guys and figure them out
Yep, that
at
makes
this
sense.
point.
I think that will.
Oh wait, this will be
hello.
where it fills in people who are missing.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
Whoa, 7 disappearances.
Oh well, one of them, those 2 guys on the boat, yes.
Yep.
Is that one of the Russians? Maybe.
He's the guy who's saying, I saw the whole thing.
The guy that killed that guy was on the previous page.
This guy.
These are all
Yeah,
2
he
and
got away.
3s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we label them as like? Well, no, because the thing is that it's escaped to a place. So where is the boat at this point? Can we actually put escaped to a location because it'll be where they're near.
Don't know about that.
Because that's what the option is, right? It's alive in a location.
Yeah.
And if they're escaping in a rowboat, it must be where the boat is near at this point in the story.
Makes sense. Can
I
we?
guess.
Where do we look? Right at the beginning on the
Yeah, right at the start of the chapter, there's the map.
this one. Aha. Ooh. The doom.
That's actually not helpful, though. It's sort of in between 3 different places.
Yeah, that's not that helpful.
Are all 3 of those places actually in the location list? Canary Islands, Madeira, and Azores. And Africa, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they could have gone any direction, right? We don't know what they were planning. But they kind of got that far. But they're kind of in the middle of the ocean here.
Yeah, it's got to be one of those 3 sets of islands, but I assume they're all in the list, so it's not going to help.
Yeah.
Unless they aren't all in the list. You should probably actually check.
I'm sure they are.
There's a lot of places on that list.
I want to go to the end of the doom. Who was escaping? Well, this guy. And this guy. could be there.
Yep, there's always Canary Islands. Oh, Madeira isn't on there.
Madeire's not there. Yeah.
That narrows it down marginally, but Africa is also there.
I'm not.
Oh, there's also Atlantic Island. Wait, hold on a minute. That's all of those places.
Yeah, that's a bit vague.
Maybe that's intentional, like a placeholder or something.
Right.
And all these people are sharp. That's the worst thing about it. Even though they're 2 and 3 stars.
Well, yeah, because we now have all the information, right? We have all the information the game can give us. We just
Is
have to
everyone
put it
sharp
together.
now? I
Yeah,
guess
everyone
everyone's
should be
sharp
sharp now.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we want to try and solve one easy one?
It's just to finish this video off, I guess.
Finish off the video. Got those ones.
Because in theory, if we get one more, that'll be our next 3, right?
Will it?
I think so.
We just had 3, didn't we?
So,
this was
well,
Who shot? Who was the guy? This guy. We think it was the guy on the end
Yeah.
who was knifed by the captain.
But that's not going to help us. I don't think.
Well, should we have a look through his memories?
Well, what
what
references do we have?
Firing squad for this one, because I don't know if you can pin it on a single guy.
Well, as I said, it probably doesn't actually matter as long as you get one of the 4 people in the firing squad.
Or can you just, like, is there a way of just saying the captain did it because he ordered the death?
The thing is, like, at this point, we've used all the names we know of, right? All the names that are said by people. We've tagged onto someone, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
So all we've got to go on now is rank and, like, a race, I guess, for the rest
Well, I
of the
don't know. I think there were some memories where there were names mentioned that we haven't.
Yeah, we might have
covered
missed a
yet.
couple, I think.
Should we skip that one then?
Go back to the index and look at the name list just in general, so we can see what high-ranking people we're still missing, maybe, or what unusual races might be obvious. So we don't have the 3rd or 4th mate, or the surgeon. I think we had that memory where people were dying and the surgeon was there, right? But we couldn't confirm which one was the surgeon. And also surgeon's mate. And also when the cow dies, we were making some guess that the butcher might have been involved, but we didn't know which one he was either.
Hang on a minute. We've got 3 here that haven't filled in.
So if we got one wrong,
We've got shotgun by thingy. We've got torn apart beast. I reckon we've got that one wrong.
this one. I mean, this guy's got to be obvious, right? He's got those crazy tattoos.
But we haven't.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think we've got that one wrong. I don't know why, because the one below was the other one we've got is the artist.
We know the artist is right? Obviously.
But he's a 2 triangle, so that's...
He's a 1.
Don't worry about that. He's a 1, obviously, but then, the other guy.
It's not. We don't necessarily.
Oh my god, there's loads.
Yeah, I don't know if that is. But they might come in groups of. It might not. Well, I guess we don't know whether it's just freeze or whether it's specific freeze.
I think it's always been 3s, but whenever we've had 3 right.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think as long as we've got 3. So we must have got some of these wrong then.
Well, that one I think is right. But I'm not sure about the torn apart one.
Well, it's all the ones that are involving the monsters. We've always had debates about how the exact cause of death and whether it was the monsters or not.
Yeah, because we thought it was this one because it was talking about his French. It was the guy talking about his French friend, his French mate dying. So we assumed it was this French guy.
Because there's no other French people. Yep, He's the only Frenchman.
Although, wait, Sierra Leone is a French colony, right?
Isn't that English, right? That's because we're the ones that are always going into.
There was plenty of other countries that had colonies in Africa.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying Sierra Leone, wasn't that a British colony?
I don't know. I don't remember.
There's plenty of French ones. Hamadou.
Find a totally unconnected one triangle person. We need to get something.
That would probably also help.
Okay.
Oh no, Sierra Leone was a British colony. Okay.
Yes. I actually knew that one somehow. How do we not know?
Hers is weird because we never actually saw her get hurt.
Which one? Oh, her. We did. We sort of thought we did when the mermaids were attacking, though, right?
Oh, well, yeah, but okay, so it vampired, wasn't it? We thought.
Yeah,
however
because it
that
was like
works.
damaged
Neck
by a
bite.
beast.
Yeah.
But that was again, we were concerned about whether it was beast or strangled or.
Yeah, go with strangled.
I don't know if it was. No, I guess it probably might have been. We might need to see that again, but that means we'll have to get into that whole chain of boat memories.
I don't think that.
Strangled by enemy. Or clawed by
Claude,
enemy.
yeah, Claude.
Or just put it in, Dan, because if it's right, and our other two are right, it will fill it in for us.
We're assuming that's how it works, at least.
Either clawed or strangled or something like that.
Are there any
by
sub
enemy.
options for Claude?
By an
I don't
enemy.
think there are. By enemy. Click away. Okay, no.
There's definitely some assumptions about how the game works going on there, though.
Wait, hang on. What did it just come out of the menu again?
I got it, Claude.
Claude. Okay. Yeah, because that strangled jiggled when you went back into the panel there. It's almost like it suggested that was wrong.
No, we got Nichols right. At least that whole thing was correct.
Yep.
Oh, and the art as well,
And
obviously.
Sprat. Yeah, so torn apart guy we've definitely got wrong.
Well, maybe, or it could have just randomly picked those two and not him.
No, but it's been doing it every three that are right.
Yeah, I guess.
That means it would have happened earlier.
Right, I think that might be some sleuthing for today.
Just humour me a second. If we, yeah, I was hoping that it would do this because I thought it jiggled. I thought the cause of death jiggled when we had it wrong with Miss Lim.
I mean, he's definitely torn apart.
By a terrible beast.
So it must be the name that's wrong. That must be the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Why do we think he was French? Anyway.
Because the other guy talks about his French guy getting killed in the attack. That was what we were going off with his name.
Alfred talks about his mate being killed. Yeah.
But it was one of the guys who died in the Kraken attack, but we assumed it was that guy who got torn apart.
Yeah, so we know the
change
French
his
guy
name back
dies
to
in the
unknown,
Doom.
I guess.
Yeah. Let's not leave it in a...
No, he's not an officer. He's just unknown. Oh.
No, right at the top. There you go. All right. I think I did you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, some sleuthing.
Oh, what's going on?
That was,
hang on.
Damn it.
It's a good thing I didn't put any credits on screen.
That would have been unfortunate for future Rob.
Storm's coming. Finish your business and climb down in.
Okay, it's raining now. Storms are coming.
Okay, what does that mean?
Should we head down?
So this is what I was talking about. You can choose to carry on, or you can
this
choose
is just
to
like
just
finish the
it.
game early.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want to end the game.
exactly. Yeah.
Right.
We can stay here as long as we want. I wouldn't worry about that.
Well, figured some stuff out. Now it's raining. Cool.
or at least I think. I mean, I can check that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We don't have to. I don't think we have to boat out.
It's just like bad ending, basically.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not very obvious. I think I probably would have gone down there if I was playing this by myself.
Yeah, I'll check for next episode.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Let's do the Mento. Well, actually, do we want a slightly different credit swoosh this time, because we're not really using. We didn't really do much with the.
You always ask
The
this
watch
question,
this time.
but you're the one who has to make them. So
Yeah, I know, but just going for variety. All right, let's go for consistency of the series. A Memento Mori swoosh again. Woo 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 woo. Dum dum. Yeah, and there we go. These are some places where you can find more content by us. There's a Facebook feed. There's a Twitter feed. There's the Happy Salad website itself, where the podcast lives. You know, you want some podcast in your ears.
Who doesn't want some podcast in their ears?
Well, I'd rather have it in my ears than in my eyes. I can't hear through my eyes. I reckon if you vibrated your eyes enough, you probably could hear it.
yeah, you probably can hear something. Not sure that really counts as
It's
hearing.
squishy sounding.
Yes.
Not the best acoustics.
Quite muffled, I imagine. Yeah, and there's also this YouTube channel, which is hosting this very video, where there are plenty more. Fill your sea boots.
Yep. A hell of a
Call
lot
the
more.
sea cops.
That's us, the sea
We-
detectives.
Well, no, I'm still going with the merfolk being the real sea police here.
Yeah, probably.
Crab justice.
More crab justice next time.
Indeed.
Goodbye.